Okay, so our opponent's mulliganing 6. We've got a very mediocre hand. Incredibly mediocre. The mediocreness is just right. I think we'll keep, though, because you know I'm all about the keeps. I'm playing for keeps. Sedge Sliver looking great this game, if we don't lose it to some sort of Inquisition or Thoughtseize. And our opponent has mulliganed to 5. Alright, Goblin Guide's gonna make sure we draw some gas here. Meh, meh, meh. Meh, meh, meh. Alright. Opponent confused, probably, as to what we're playing. As they should be. Since they've just seen Overgrown 2 Mutavault Verdant Catacombs. Alright. The question is, are we Diffusion Slivering or Gem Hide Slivering next turn? If our opponent doesn't play a land. Thank you, Goblin Guide. Not only for the face damage, but the decent draws as well. Alright, so I think we're Diffusion Slivering. It's not, I mean, opponent had a good mulligan to 5, I'll give him that. Because next turn we can Sedge Sliver, our slivers are immune, and then can start blocking. We can also get Mutavault out next turn. Ooh, yeah. So we're probably going to get bolted here down to a low life total. Alright, so we can block Goblin Guy with Sedge Sliver and block Diffusion Sliver on Monastery Swiftspear. If our opponent draws a land, we can do that. If they don't, we can just block like this, and there's nothing they can do to stop us. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I don't think, unless they have a free spell. This is going to kill this, and this is going to trade with this. And Diffusion Sliver kind of served its purpose, except against Searing Blaze. Okay. Down to 5. So we would like to find some life gain or a way to kill our opponent. Oops. Adding green mana with Cavern of Souls is not how you cast Collector Company. We do have a life gain sliver. GG. Dark Art. And probably just blur here over Necrotic. And that's the ball game. Because gaining 3 life. Oh my god, wow. That's amazing. Okay. I mean, we didn't even need to gain any life. Opponent is just D, E, D, dead. That was a great collected company. Okay, so we want our life gain slivers. Possibly a harmonic sliver. If we think our opponent has either Eidolon or Shrine of Burning Rage. Dismember doesn't seem great. Necrotic Sliver seems kind of weak. Probably actually just want Mind Lash Sliver. Actually, this is Mind Lash Sliver is from Time Spiral, so you can sacrifice it not only as a sorcery, which is pretty good. Like if we're in a top deck war and we have Mind Lash Sliver, we can start sacking slivers on our opponent's draw step and make them potentially discard lava spikes and such. Like nowadays, you usually only get card discard on creatures and stuff at sorcery speed. Alright, Chalice. Chalice is where it's at. Chalice is great, so Diffusion Sliver does not seem that great. Because if our opponent's pointing burn at slivers, it's not being pointed at us. The only card it's great against is Searing Blaze, and we're on the draw, so like it's gonna be hard to get Diffusion Sliver stopping Searing Blaze. And I don't think I want any Dismembers, so this looks pretty good. Opponent taking longer to sideboard than us. Sideboarding against slivers is difficult, mostly because no one has played much against slivers. And there's so many weird slivers. Siphon Sliver and Dark Heart Sliver are premium slivers. They're the pick of the sliver. Pick of the sliver. Alright, mulligan this. Keep this. Bottom this. I mean, we're probably getting Goblin Guided as extra consideration for bottoming that. Question is, are we, yeah, I guess we're just Aether Vialing. As you do, turn 1. We're gonna need some help here though. I'm going to need to draw a relevant card. Okay, you are not relevant. All our 1/1s, all our little guys, do not hurt the slivers. All right, we're just gonna die here if we don't draw like Siphon Sliver. or dark heart sliver. I think my best bet is to just hope I draw one of those and not block this turn. Company. Nope. We have to destroy Aether Vial if we play that. This is so sad. Our slivers are puny. Our slivers skip leg day, arm day, tentacle day, talon day. Alright. The old Searing Blaze for one. I guess these are that was pathetic. You slivers are pathetic. I'm turning on them. Okay. Searing Blaze, for one, gets the job done. I think we would rather have Diffusion Sliver than Frenetic Sliver, that's for sure. I think we actually want all the Diffusion Slivers. So we'll just get rid of a Gale Rider. Yeah, Diffusion Sliver on the play seems amazing. Ooh. Okay, so we actually have an awkward hand. So the only real play with this hand is to get Godless Shrine and just cast Sinew Slivers. The question is that good enough? I mean, if we draw a way to cast these, we should be good. If we don't, we're screwed. The question is, how screwed are we? I guess I'm gonna mulligan it. And bottom that. Well, this looks better. Certainly a lot less risky. Okay. I think I actually play Predatory Sliver here. Since the mana weft can be cast next turn, and it's more important that our mana weft survives at this moment. So if this gets Searing Blazed, which is not going to happen, opponent going to bash us, and I think we just take it because this guy's kind of integral to the old plan. Alright, I think we need to get out mana weft here. And then Sinew. Mind Lash isn't bad. That was good for us as well. Now we can just start mind lashing him. So I think we start with Sedge Sliver, see what our opponent does. Alright. Interesting. So now we can just start toss and discard. Or we could just hit for 12. Which would present lethal next turn. I feel like we're gonna die. Our opponent Boros charms us and then just has 2 more spells. I mean, I could just go for the Mind Lash plan. Doesn't seem great. I think I just attack. Hope we don't die. The Mind Lash plan is no good if our opponent has 2 lands in hand. It just gives them more chances to draw it out. Yeah, I think our opponent has too many cards in hand for the Mind Lash plan to work right now. We just have to hope we aren't dead. Obviously, some of the time we're gonna die here. It's been an honor to serve with you, Slivers. Double Boros Charm. I mean, our opponent Boros Charms us. We could sack 3 Slivers, make them discard their hand. If they have a bolt, alright, I guess the Mind Lash plan would have worked. Whew. Or at least prevented us from dying there. I think it was risky either way. That's too bad. I let you down. I let you down, Mind Lash Sliver. I believed in you. And then I didn't use you to your fullest ability. I am sorry. I'm sorry, Mind Lash. Man, Slivers was a lot of fun though. Yeah, Slivers was a lot of fun and surprisingly decent, I would say, as well. Like, we played against some real decks and had some real games, so that's awesome. Slivers was great. Alright, that's it for me today. I hope to see you again soon here on Star City Games. So check out the YouTube page for more awesome Star City Games videos, and I'll see you next week. I'm Shaun McLaren, signing off.